Today we are going to see short circuit test on single phase transformer in electrical machine lab. So we know that this test is conducted to determine copper loss at full load, equivalent resistance, equivalent impedance and leakage reactances. So this test is basically done on HV side and LV is short circuited. The supply voltage is the voltage of HV is adjusted in such a way so that full load current flow in LV winding. So the equipment required for this test is single phase transformer 1 kV 230/150 volt transformer we are going to use. We need one variac, single phase variac 0 to 260 volt, ammeter 0 to 10 ampere range, a wattmeter 0 to 150 volt 5 ampere, and we need some connecting wire. So these are the equipments. This is the variac, ammeter, wattmeter, and here is the transformer, and we are going to use tongue tester or clamp meter to measure the current. Okay, so let's see its circuit diagram. So here is the circuit diagram. As we said, this test is conducted on HV and LV is shorted, so we have shorted the LV of transformer, single phase transformer, using a connected wire here, and the supply will be given to the variac or dimmer state, and from there one terminal will be connected to ammeter, another terminal from ammeter that would be connected to the main of wattmeter, and from line of wattmeter that would be connected to the first terminal of HV winding, and the another terminal of HV winding that would be connected to the V of wattmeter, as well as it is connected to the second terminal which is coming from the variac or dimmer state, and we are going to short M and C. So let's do this on equipment. So here is the variac and there are two terminals. So one terminal need to be connected to the common terminal of ammeter. So here we have connected it to the common terminal of ammeter. You can see it. Okay, so this is coming from here and it is connected to the common terminal of ammeter. The other terminal that should be connected from which is coming from ammeter, it should be connected to the main of wattmeter. So see here, we have connected one wire to the 10 ampere of ammeter to that range, so we'll get the 10 ampere range, and it has to be connected to the main of wattmeter. So we can see here is the main terminal. Okay, so to this point we have connected this connection. Then there is in our circuit diagram we can see there is one connection that is taken out from L and connected to the one of the terminal of HV winding. So we have connected one wire to the L, and now it is connected to the one terminal of HV winding. If we will see the transformer, we can see that this is the HV terminals which are connections are brought out here on this board. So we have connected to one terminal of HV, okay, of single phase transformer. Then in circuit diagram we can see that the other terminal of HV that is connected to the V of wattmeter. So in wattmeter, here are the voltage terminals. You can see we need 150 volt one, so we have connected one wire here, and then it is connected to the other terminal of HV. So in other terminal we have connected this V and the other terminal, and we can see that from circuit diagram that one of the terminal of HV that is connected to the dimmer state. So we have taken one supply connecting wire which is connected to the second terminal of dimmer state, and then it is connected to the another terminal of HV. So there are two connections from HV that we can identify from this circuit diagram. See, one is coming from V, that is connected to second terminal of HV, and one is coming from the supply. So two terminals are connected. Now the remaining connection is that we need to short this M and C in wattmeter. So here we have shorted M and C using this connecting wire. Then in transformer we need to short the LV, so LV will be short here. So we have used one wire for shorting this LV, so it is short, you can see it, this is short, LV is short. Now the connection is fine, and make sure that your all the connections are tight, and the dimmer state or the variac that is in 0 position. Okay, then we can switch on the supply. After making connection, we will switch on the supply. Now we have switched on and varying the variac so that rated current flow in LV. Now we have connected one tong tester across LV, and the rated current should flow, so that is 8 ampere approximately. So we can see that we are measuring current across LV using a tong tester, that is around 8. Voltage is adjusted so that the rated current flow in LV. Now we will note down the readings. So here for ammeter we are going to get the reading of 4 ampere, so that we will note it down. We are getting approximately 4 ampere, and the voltage across HV, that is coming 11 point it is approximately 11.8 or 12, so we will note down that. So it is 11.80 or 12 volt we can consider. Then we will see the reading of wattmeter, and it is 50 watt, so we will note down that. Now we have taken all the readings, so we can go for calculation. So before going for calculation, we can turn it off. So the voltage need to be 0, and then we can switch off. Now we will go for the calculation. Now we have the short circuit voltage, short circuit current, we have short circuit power. So we can determine the equivalent resistance using this formula, WSC upon ISC square. WSC is with us, the short circuit current is with us, so substitute its value, do the math, you will get the value of equivalent resistance referred to primary. Then we can calculate the impedance referred to primary, that is given by VSC upon ISC. Substitute its value, you will get it that. Then equivalent reactance, that can be calculated referred to primary side using this formula, that is x01 equal to square root of z01 square minus r01 square. For calculating x1 x2 there is no definite rule, so we consider it is equal to x1 is equal to x2 equal to x01 by 2. So we have x1 equal to x2 is equal to x01 by 2. The important point about the short circuit test, it gives the copper loss, and this test is performed on HV side, that HV side, and the LV is short circuited. We adjust voltage in such way so that the rated current flow on the LV side. Then we note down the short circuit current using ammeter, the short circuit power, that is measured using wattmeter, and we have also measured short circuit voltage across HV using multimeter. So this is all about the short circuit test. Thank you.